on, I'm making a mini album for Halloween, and I'm using the Piece by Piece chipboard flatware. And what I did was I painted them silver with some Ranger acrylic. And then I took this stamp from Inka Dinka Doo, and I marked and I stamped it up with some Versamark to get kind of a filigree for the flatware. And I just pressed the chipboard down on this section for each piece and then embossed it with black. Then I put some blood all over the forks and knives and spoons, so it looks like they're eating dinner. The vampires they're eating. I'm making a mini album for Halloween recipes and projects and costume ideas for a swap. So I will show you some more of the project when I get done. Hi everybody, this is Roxy, and I just wanted to show I am making a Halloween mini album for Lisa, Scrapping Pink Lady, and it's going to be a recipe book. I've made a little recipe book that has not just recipes, but costume ideas and party favor ideas, decorating ideas of items that I found on Pinterest and elsewhere on blogs. So that's gonna be kind of an extra little booklet for this. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. But this is gonna be a little booklet where she can put pictures of her and her boys. I think she's got 4 boys. That would be a feat in itself, if you ask me. I think boys are tough. But anyways, so I'm hoping that she can make some of these recipes or party favors with her boys. They're not real feminine foods. They're kind of stuff that boys would like swamp water, graveyard, zombie, cupcakes, and I've kind of named them myself, some of them. But anyways, so this is the cover, and I'm using the new Graphic 45 Happy Hauntings paper. And I'm also using some items that I received from the Piece by Piece from Beverly as a design team member. So I just wanted to show a little gal that I made, a little witch. And let me just show you, Beverly has these really cool dress form chipboard pieces, and I like them because they're kind of almost standing sideways. They almost kind of give you that bustle shape from the 1900s. You know, short, of course, but still kind of that bustly look. So I thought it'd be perfect to make a little witch out of her. So I did. She has 2. She has, you can get regular chipboard, or she has this really cool white on one side cardboard. So I used the cardboard and I just painted it with black gesso. Excuse me. And then I found a photo from my stash of a woman, and I don't know if I kept, wait, oh yeah, here. It was a full-size photo, and I just cropped her up because I just wanted her profile, her face. And I did it in different sizes so that I could kind of audition it to the dress form. So I cut her head and kind of her neck and décolletage area so that I could fit it. I glued I cut a piece of cardboard to fit her head. And then this is going to hang better. But it looked weird without arms, so I kind of put a cape on her with this really scary netting. And then I just glued some tulle. Actually, I stapled it down to the dress form cardboard. And then with my tiny attacher. And then I glued a piece of Beverly's black lace. This is all I have left. I've used so much of it. I love it. And then I'm going to try to use some of her pieces, but probably like some of this and maybe some of the flowers. I'm going to see how it works. I may not get flowered up because it's for Lisa and her boys, but anyways, back to my witch. This piece is a piece of her resin from Beverly, but I thought it'd be kind of a pretty decoration for the dress. So then I wrapped a piece of orange seam binding from my stash and added a red lead owl on it. And then I just did I kind of tried to do like a brocade pattern up here on the top for her dress top, and that's just from some orange stickles. So I've added some glossy accents on the owls, and I'm going to put her on here. Like this is her little yard. She's welcoming you into her kitchen. I'm going to just really glue the heck out of her. Just on the cover, not on the next page. So it's going to be kind of a scary, cute mini album. I'm going to use, keep it kind of nice for the boys, but mostly for Lisa. And then I'm just going to have this kind of be the witch's kitchen. So I'll just get gluing now, I suppose. See what I can come up with and make sure and get this attached and whatnot. I've got a video. I did a little bit of video on my horrid, dirty craft room from when I'm crafting on something. I think I'm like I just like a big mess, I guess, when I'm working. Because then I can go get real aggravated and try to figure out where things are. So I'm going to just flatten this down and really flatten her onto it. And just hold her down so she really sticks. Excuse me. And what I did with the binding, I was going to do a Laura Dennison technique, but I think I'm going to combine just a regular, like a Roxy technique and a Laura technique. I punched 3 holes on my, whatchamacallit? Cinch. I haven't used it for so long, I forgot what it's called. And then I just did the cover, and then I punched the rest of the pages with a crocodile using the cover as a guide, because it's really hard, they're curved, so it was just kind of getting tricky to get them in there right into the cinch. So I just punched them with the crocodile, and then I just put some eyelets to reinforce it there. So I think she's down good. She's down really good there. So there's my little witchy. Get rid of the goobers, and then here's her little shawl. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so here is my finished album for Lisa. It's a recipe book, but it's not holding recipes. It's going to hold photos of recipes that her and her children make, her boys. For the back, I tied it kind of like a corset, like ribbons of a corset, just for the witchy poo. And then I'll just kind of explain. I did the pony bead technique that Laura Dennison showed. But anyways, this is a piece-by-piece dress form, and I showed that in another video. And then this is a piece-by-piece little resin piece, but I just made her into a witch with a shawl. And then I cut out a hat from the graphic 45 paper, and I glossy accented the owls and kind of wrapped some Prima Bling around his face. And then a lot of these little trims, like these little stickers and whatnot, are from Little Yellow Bicycle. And what I'm doing is I only used a couple pieces of paper in the pad, so I'm going to send the rest of the paper and the rest of all the Little Yellow Bicycle pieces that I didn't use. So this is a die cut from the Piece by Piece. And I just made little tags so that she can put a photo on one side and journal on this side. And then I used one of the little rub-ons. And that's a little girl from the Happy Hauntings. And then this is a pumpkin. I kind of put a little bow in her hair and gave her a little beauty mark. I thought they were just cute, so I thought I'd leave them. If Lisa wants to add a photo there, that's fine. And then I just used a little bit of the piece by piece French trim for the bow. And these are piece by piece envelopes that I cut down. And then I traced it onto a Making Memories paper. So, and then there's some more tags. And these are just some resin earrings I found at a thrift shop. And I cut off the ear stud. And then these are just little dollar flowers that I use for trim. And these are my salt and pepper shakers. There's a spider in the pepper. And I just had kind of fun with, those are from the Piece by Piece. And then another little bow, and then she's also got a little bat bow, but no beauty mark because she's got spiders all over her face. But she's happy about it. And then these are the silver or the flatware from the Piece by Piece that I bloodied up. Just added some little doodads on there. And another pumpkin. This one is a boy pumpkin, as you can see, because he likes having the ghosts on his face. And that is just being silly. And then the last pocket with a yellow bicycle canvas sticker. And that's it. And the way I bound it is just with 3 holes. And then I ran ribbon through each one and then tied them in the back. And the pony beads allow you to add stuff, dimensional stickers or dimensional pieces.